Hello and welcome to my math cast for students in grade 1. Today we'll be learning about how to classify shapes based on defining attributes using examples, variants, and non-examples. This is created by me, Rebecca Lugo. Some vocabulary that will be useful before we go over some examples are attributes, closed and open shapes, sides, and corners. The first word is the word attribute. It is a characteristic such as a color, shape, size, etc. Examples of an attribute are little and big, light and dark, or short and tall. Closed and open shapes. A closed shape is one that has no opening to get out if you are inside the lines. For example, you can see here that these two closed shapes, if you are inside, you wouldn't be able to get out. On the other hand, these open shapes, if you are inside, you could easily get out. Sides. These are the lines that make up the shape. In the first shape, we can see that 1, 2, 3, 4 lines make up the shape. With this one, 1, 2, 3 lines make up the shape. And in this shape, no lines make up the shape. Corners, where two sides meet. One side and two sides, so this would be one corner. One side, two sides, and this would be a corner. One side, two side, another corner, and one side, two side, another corner. So this shape has 4 corners. And in this one, we can see here that there's one line, 2 lines, so that makes one corner, and then one line, 2 lines makes another corner, and 1 line, 2 line makes a third corner. So this shape has 3 corners. All right, let's try our first example. Circle the shapes that have 5 straight sides. We know that a side is the number of lines that make up the shape. So let's start counting. In our first one we see here, there is 1, 2, 3, 4. So that shape right there does not have 5 straight sides. Let's move on to the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one does have 5 straight sides. Our next shape, 1, 2, 3, 4. That one only has 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one has 5 straight sides. Our next one, 1, 2, 3, 4. That one only has 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one has 5 straight sides. In this shape, we can see here that there is no sides. And our lastly, 1, 2, 3. That one only has 3 straight sides. So in this example, we can see here that this shape, this one, and this one has 5 straight sides. Let's try another example. Which attributes or characteristics are the same for all shapes in Group A? We learned that sides are the number of lines that make up a shape. So let's try that attribute first. 1, 2, 3. So this one has 3 sides. 1, 2, 3. That one has 3 sides. 1, 2, 3. 3 sides. And 1, 2, 3. They all have 3 sides. Another attribute can be corners. So let's count the corners in all of our shapes. We know that a corner is where 2 lines meet. So 1, 2, 1 corner, 1, 2, 2 corners, 1, 2, 3 corners. So this shape has 3 corners. 1, 2, 1 corner, 1, 2, 2 corners, 1, 2, 3 corners. This one has 3 corners. 1, 2, 1 corner, 1, 2, 2 corners, 1, 2, 3 corners. This one has 3 corners also. 1, 2, 1 corner, 1 line, 2 lines, 2 corners, 1 line, 2 line, 3 corners. So in this example, all the shapes also have 3 corners. All right, our third example. How many corners and straight sides does each of the shapes below have? Just like the last example we did, let's count the corners and straight sides in these shapes. All right, in example number A, we can see here that there is 1 line and 2 lines, which makes up 1 corner, 1 line, 2 line, which makes up a second corner, and 1 line, 2 lines that makes up a third corner. We can see here that there is 1, 2, 3 straight sides. In shape B, we can see 1, 2 lines make up 1 corner, 1, 2 lines make up a second corner, 1, 2 lines make up a third corner, and 1, 2 line make up a fourth corner. So in this shape, there is 4 corners. Let's count the straight sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. There is 4 straight sides. All right, in shape C, we can see here that there is no lines, so there is no corners and no straight sides. So there is 0 corners and 0 straight sides. Thank you so much for enjoying this Mathcast with me. The resources that I used was the Math Vocabulary Cards app, created by Clarity Innovations and brought to you by the Math Learning Center. The examples I used are from Engage, New York. This is created by me, Rebecca Lugo.